Okay. Oh, right. Hi everyone. Hi to everyone that's joining us for the first time today. Please don't mind my hair. I'm poor. Yes, I'm poor. Yeah. Okay. Don't mind that. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back, and to everyone that's joining us for the first time today. Thank you so much for joining your girl. Thank you so much. I hope you're going to love it here. I hope you're going to love it so much to a point that you will even be like what utla gapeletsega gore o subscribe. Yes. And yeah, I hope you do subscribe, man. I hope you like this video, and I hope you're going to come back again in the near future. And if you are a returning Sabi, you know how much I love you. Like, you mean the whole world to me. Thank you so much for coming back. I don't take you or the new subscribers for granted. I love you so much. But as you, am I laughing too much? Am I laughing too much? Okay, I hope not. Maybe I am. Oh, okay. So as you might have seen the title of this video, today we're going to talk about dating, relationships, dating older guys. In my personal experience, I have dated older guys before. but that's neither here or there. Okay. So my baby daddy was quite older than me. I can't tell you how old, because my family might be watching this, and families are so judgmental. This is why I don't like to even give people, my family members, my link to my YouTube channel, because I can't be free, man. But today, I'm sorry if you are a family member watching this and you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm sorry you have to hear me be so transparent, but I have to be transparent to my followers. So yeah, my son's father is almost a decade older than me, and no, when I dated him, it had absolutely nothing to do with daddy issues. That time I was not looking for a daddy. Well, I wasn't looking for a papa, I wasn't looking for a papa in him. Of course I was looking for a daddy in him, but not a papa. No. So, well, when we started dating, I think we were both not thinking about really like getting into like a serious relationship or whatever. We were just, I guess, hanging out together, and he made his intentions clear that, listen, I don't want to be in a serious relationship. I said, oh yeah, well, who wants a serious relationship anyway, right? Yeah, so we started dating, we started chatting. I don't know why I fell in love, but I did, because like personality wasn't there. It was just dullness. I don't know. It's any other person that's not weird. I guess I'm weird. Would have just went on the first date and never came back because it was that bad. But I guess I'm weird, so somehow I fell in love, and it became more than just about hanging out. I really ended up, I think, to be honest with you, I fell in love with him first. I don't even think he ever fell in love with me, looking at everything that we went through. I don't think he was ever in love with me, but yeah, I fell in love at some point, and it was genuine love. And I remember telling my friend that, because I had told my friend before that, you know what, I'm going to date this guy. I'm going out with this guy, and I don't know. I don't think I like him, but let's see. Maybe we vibe. Maybe we could do something fun together. We could, just hang out and have fun together. Then I came back to her like, okay, I think I'm catching feelings. I was like, yeah, I think feelings are being caught. Yeah, and she was like, girl, what? So yeah, I caught feelings, and that's the first wrong move. If you're trying to date somebody older, maybe you just not in it. You're just in it for a short while. You just want to have fun. You just want to get what you get out of that relationship. Don't catch feelings. You're going to get hurt. In my case, I got brutally hurt. You saw it. If you know my story, then you know what I'm talking about. I got brutally hurt. I don't think there's anything in life that I regret more than that relationship. I regret that relationship with everything in me. And I remember, if you look, a few months ago, he sent me an email saying that he was even telling people on my comment sections that I would come back to him, wait and watch. And I was like, I'm sitting here right now trying to forgive myself for even being with you in the first place. But yeah, so that's how we met, and that's how like we started dating, and our relationship ultimately became extremely tumultuous. But that was my first relationship. Was it how was it financially? I think I talked about this before. Financially, of course, when I started dating him, I was expecting some sort of like financial and like incentive. I was obviously expecting something financially from that relationship, but obviously, like I already told you, I ended up catching feelings. I ended up catching feelings, girl. So, I guess the money aspect of it wasn't even great. He wasn't even like giving me money like that. Sometimes he would pay for my room that I was renting. I think it was 1.2, something like that. It was a commune. So it wasn't that much. But me being me, back then in 2018, I thought it was a lot. So I guess went with it, and I fell in love. Obviously the most difficult thing about dating an older person, somebody that's much older than you, they tend to think that you are their possession. They tend to think that you are sort of like their child in a way. Especially, I'm talking about me as a woman dating an older man. They tend to think that you're their child. Because, like, listen, let me tell you something. This guy even created now a fake account to comment on my videos on YouTube. And guess what name he used? My father's name. But he used my father's name. His username is my father's name. My actual father's name. So that's the thing. That's why I'm telling you that they tend to think that you are their possession, you are their child, and especially if they're not only older but they're white. It's they think that, okay, I took her out of poverty, which he did not take me out of poverty. I was actually the one paying for his stuff. I was using my money that I would get from my waitressing job, and give it to him because his would be all up in casino. So no, he did not take me out of any poverty. It was actually the other way around, because casino was chowing all his money and I used mine to boost him, buy some food, buy this. Sometimes I would even give him money not knowing that he would go and use it in casino. So yeah, that's one of the okay, I think this lighting is a little bit better. The light is on, the ring light is on. I think this is better. Okay, so I was talking about the disadvantages. So that's one of the disadvantages of dating somebody older. And the other thing is, if you find that person, please don't have a child with them. Do not. It's, I mean, my kid is like my blessing. He's my whole life, and I really do not regret him. I just regret the person that I had him with, you know? So just stick to no strings attached, no feelings, no babies. It's just gonna make things even more complicated, more for you than for him. Um, yeah, and also you have to consider the fact that, like, when you come into this kind of relationship, I'm talking from my personal experience, it's better you come with something of your own already. Don't leave your job because he's treating you well. Don't stop hustling for yourself. Don't stop doing something for yourself on the other side, because he can leave. And then when he leaves, or he, like in my case, he won't leave, but he would know that you are nothing without him. So he's going to use that to his advantage to do whatever he wants to do with you. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's why I guess I suffered for so long, because he knew that in most cases I was helpless. The other thing is, what's the other thing? Yeah, if he's not from South Africa, just try not to leave with him. Get him to stay here at least. Like, let's say he's from Ireland. Stay with him here for like 2 years. In that 2 years, go to Ireland, get to know his friends, get to know his family members, his sisters, his brothers. Get to know everybody there, you know. Get to know everybody, get to know him in his good moments, bad, sad, funny, all those things. Visit sometimes for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know. Get to know everybody. Go to attend their events and everything. Just know how he is around his people, you know. Then after that, but you know, even that can be a little bit confusing. That can also be contradictory, because I have a friend of mine who did exactly this. She dated this guy for I think 4 years, 5 years, and they were staying in South Africa together, and he was everything. I was even looking at her and I was like, but why can't my man be like this? Why can't he just be like this? Like, she's being treated so well, like. And I was not even looking at it from a point of jealousy or anything. I was actually, wow, very motivated. I thought, okay, one day he's gonna be like this. Maybe after my son is born, maybe after our child is born, he's gonna be like this guy. He's gonna treat me like this guy, the way this guy treats my friend. I was obviously wrong. But they stayed here for like 4 years or something like that, and they were very, very happy. When they moved overseas, they were still happy, and few years down the line, he started to show his true colors, you know. And it's sad, because she did everything right. She thought that this person was a good person for him and for the kids and whatever. But I just don't know how you can vet him. Maybe this thing of like him staying here for 2 years, 3 years, maybe it's the best you can do. I mean, if he gets there and show you his true colors, it's gonna be a sad scenario, but you know, at least you know you tried to do the right thing, unlike me, who just upped and left for Croatia, the place I should have never ever been to, the place I cannot recommend to people, like to people with normal functioning brains, you know, to human beings that are not from there. It's just not livable. But that's a story for other videos. And then yeah, so you also have to, like I already said, you have to have a backup plan. You have to have a backup plan, sorry. You also have to make sure that you are in contact, everybody, like somebody, if you go overseas with this person, you have to make sure that there's at least that one person that you trust, that you can tell everything, so that if in case something happens to you, then somebody at least would know that, okay, this is what happened, instead of just you keeping quiet and thinking that everyone is gonna laugh at you. You have to have that, at least that one person that you can talk to. um so yeah, I think I covered the disadvantages. I can't cover all of them in one video. It's a lot of things. It's a lot. But the most important thing that you just should know is, if you are dating, you want to go in on to, like, you want to date somebody that is older than you, and like much older than you, and you know you're doing it because you expecting some incentives, you're expecting something out of it. You just have to be very clever about how you go about it. You don't want to repeat the same mistakes that I made. You, you know. And also, don't give men your money, especially if you know you are trying to not be in a serious relationship with that person. If it's a serious relationship, you guys are really serious, you guys are really dating, and he needs your help, of course, by all means, help him. He's your guy, she's your lady. Help, you know. No, in this case, we're talking about, this is a girl conversation. It's a lady conversation, right? Yeah. So, the good part. This is a little this is a little bit cringe, because my family members are watching this video, but you know what? Whatever. The good part about dating older men is, well, now I'm going to talk about my new relationship. And yes, the guy is older, but he's not way older. This one is more like 9 years older than me. Still old, but not that old. He's old, but moderately old, if that's even a word. So, first of all, how do you get this kind of people? Because you know you're dating with a purpose, right? Like, you know what you want. If what you want is just somebody to have fun with, somebody, you know, to just be friends, and you know what I mean. Like, you just want someone to hang out with, someone to have a good time with, not something really serious. I think you can go to a nice upscale nightclub or like restaurant. You can also try Tinder and Seeking. Seeking is also good. Yes. So I got my partner. I found him. We actually met at the airport. To be honest with you, we actually met. But I just know that the dating apps can also help. And when you write your status, like, no, on your bio, you have to be very intentional about what is it that you want, and what do you do, your hobbies, everything. You have to, and it has to be very catchy. Your pictures, your pictures have to be very clean, very classy, because you don't want to look like a lady of the night, because you're not. You're a queen. You're just a queen with standards. Yeah, so you don't want to come across as, you don't want to look cheap, you know. You want to look presentable. You want to post pictures in different, like, places. You don't want to be posting pictures, though, with the headboard stand behind you all the time. Like, okay, do you ever go outside? Do you ever touch grass? Hmm? You know, so you have to check, like, very classy, and pick the age. There's always an option of, like, age, how old you want that person to be. Sometimes you even pay Tinder Gold, you know. it that way it helps you see who liked you, and it makes things much easier and quicker for you. But also remember, before you get into this kind of relationship, you remember, this is very, very important. You always have to have something tangible. You always have to have something for yourself that you're doing on the side, in case, yes, you do find that person. But you have to remember that a human being, a person, that these people can leave. He can like be sleeping with you, and then the next morning he gets a call and he's like gone, never to be seen again. So always have something, always have a backup. I'm not saying have another man. Have a backup. Do something for yourself. Do maybe be a YouTuber, or work as a waitress, work as a man. Be something. Just do something on the side. Something. And also, when you ask a man to buy you something, you can ask a man to, oh, I want you to buy me an iPhone, and you're using Motorola 200 that you got like from your uncle 3 years ago. No, you just have to, when you start, especially during the beginning stages, ask like, you have to, your expectations, yes, have to be high, but not higher than what you yourself can afford. You understand? I hope you're feeling me. So yes, and that's that. What else am I missing out? Yeah, I was talking about the apps that you could use right now to find somebody that you think fits your criteria. There are apps that like Tinder Gold, you have to pay. I think Seeking, you also have to pay if you want to go premium. Bumble, I've never really used Bumble, but yes. And also, please watch out for scammers, child. There are scammers on the dating apps. They will tell you that I'm this big shot, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, only to find out that they're just scammers. They are just scammers, and they will scam you, and you will be left high and dry. So I found my person on at the airport, and he didn't even look like somebody that could be like rich. I mean, he's a white South African man. He's a very simple guy. Hope he's not watching this. So yeah, he's very simple, and when we started dating, I really didn't see him as somebody that's gonna be my sugar daddy. I still don't consider him my sugar daddy because he's so hard. Sugar daddies are not hard. Guy who top notch, just top tier. It's like my best friend. But because most of the time he does offer to do stuff for me, and I can't say no. Every girl likes to be spoiled. Whether you want to admit it or not, every woman loves being spoiled. Whether you get your own money, women love to be spoiled. And I am one of those women that really love to be spoiled. And he knows that, he understands that. And that's why we've been together for this long. What else did I miss out? What else? Okay, this is also something that's very, very important. When you're looking for a certain kind of man, whether you want a Christian man, you want a military man, you want any kind of man, you have to present yourself as a person that would fit their league. You can't be saying that, I'm not going to sound politically correct. I'm gonna be just factual. You can't just say, I want to date a high valued man or whatever, blah 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 blah, and be living in a village. and doing nothing. All you do every day is wake up, eat, clean, and then sleep. And just thinking of one day a rich man coming a rich man coming to rescue you out of the village. It doesn't happen like that. You have to put yourself out there. You have to look rich. You have to feel rich. That confidence has to be way up there. You have to go to the right places, you know? And I'm not only talking about like only rich guys. But if you want a pastor, you go to church, right? If you want to date a police guy, you go to the police station, right? And you go there looking presentable. So you have to invest in yourself before even venturing into getting that kind of person that you want. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your looks. You have to make sure that you look goddamn good. Even the place that you live in, you have to make sure that it is amazing. When that person comes, if he ever visits you, they have to see that, oof, she's really about that life. She's not capping. She's not pretending to be who she's not. She really is that girl. You know? I hope you understand me. Like, fake it till you make it type of thing. So yeah, that's that for today. And I gave you this tips based on my experience, based on what I went through. I'm not telling you anything that I did not go through or did not do. I hope if you're going to use this advice, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope everything works out for you. But also, please remember, just be very careful. Be very, very careful, and make sure that no matter what in life, you always have a backup plan. You always have something for it. That's what I learned in my 28 years and a half of living, that having a backup plan is extremely important. It is extremely important. You always have to have a backup plan. Always. You understand? So that's it for today, guys. If I missed out something, or like, let me know what you think of this video. I would really, really, really love to hear your input, to hear, yeah. Just let me know, and also let me know what to add, and the hits and misses. Please don't forget if you've watched up to this far and you love the video, please don't forget to like it. Just it tells YouTube that I'm still here, I'm still being consistent, I'm still doing my thing. So yeah, just give this video a like, and please, again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next one. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.